If you know me, you know that I have always been a Teto fan.
Happy birthday, Teto Kasane.
You may also know that I have been playing this niche, totally not popular, mobile game called the Battle Cats. But in those 7 years, there has not been a single collab between the two, which is not very surprising. I mean, Teto's recent explosion in fame was mainly due to her synth-V voice bank and the song Mesmerizer by Satsuki. And Battle Cats has existed way before then. However, both Teto Kasane and the Battle Cats are becoming increasingly popular, so the chances of a collab happening are non-zero. Even if that chance is the same chance as rolling a legend rare currently. While the odds of a collab is still low, did you know there's actually a few connections you can make between Teto and these funny little cats? There's not many, but there are some pretty strong contenders, so let's go over them. Please don't click off the video, just hear me out, okay? I know some viewers will ask, what about the Hatsune Miku collab? Isn't that the strongest connection? And I'll cover that later. If you really don't want to take me seriously on this part, you can skip to this timestamp. Now, to the uninformed, Pearto is a pear, with Teto's face on it, and Uncle is a Sleipnir, with a cat face on it. Yeah, it's as simple as that, but these two have made shockwaves in their respective communities. Pearto is more popular than Uncle to the extent that Twindrill, the owners of Teto, acknowledge its existence while Ponos, the creator of the Battle Cats, have been radio silent regarding Uncle. However, both images have reached the Japanese side of their fandoms, which is honestly crazy to consider because of the origins of these images being overseas. Pearto and Uncle are pretty much the same thing, so I unironically think that these nonsensical images and their connection is worth considering. Plus, there's a love child that exists, and I'm just gonna call it Uncleto, so there is definitely some overlap in the communities. Since there is overlap between communities, that means Teto fans could suggest a Teto collab to Ponos using their in-game surveys. Though, they can pretty much write whatever they want and it probably won't be any other suggestions listed in that survey, but still, it's worth a shot. If you don't know, the Battle Cats did have a collab with Hatsune Miku, and it had quite a few reruns as well. Though, that's all I can really say about Miku and Battle Cats. I mean, the only media with Hatsune Miku and Teto Kasane appearing together is in the Project Diva series. Though Teto is basically a costume since she's kind of irrelevant in this series. But Project Diva does offer at least one link between Teto and the Battle Cats. The second closest link we have is Fortnite. You know, the game with the ongoing Hatsune Miku collab. Admittedly, it is only a rumor that Teto Kasane might be added into Fortnite just because of the word mesmerizing. But the chances of Teto Kasane and getting into Fortnite is probably much higher than getting into Battle Cats. Even if both chances are still pretty slim and probably would lose to the chance of Battle Cats collabing first with Fortnite. I'm just saying, if you know me, you also know that I play Fortnite and also want Teto both in Battle Cats and Fortnite. And that's probably where my hopes and dreams stop. This video is not really meant to prove that Teto will get into Battle Cats at any point of time. It's just a video pointing out the strange and admittedly funny connections you can draw between the two. Honestly, it would be quite legendary if a silly little April Fool's joke did collab with some of the most popular games, but that's just wishful thinking. If you haven't skipped the Pearto part, you might remember that I mentioned about the in-game surveys where players could suggest collabs. This is really the only way that a Teto collab could be possible given that enough people suggested it. That's why I'm asking you, dear viewer, to vote for Teto in the Battle Cats survey. If you know any other Teto fans or Battle Cats fans that may want to hear my delusional ramblings, then share this video around. I honestly don't know when the next survey will be, but I'll patiently wait for it and hopefully rally some support in the meantime. There's a good chance that this video flops too, but you miss all the shots you don't take. So, thank you for watching.